morning, everybody. Welcome to not so nice Monday here. It's raining outside, it's cloudy, it's a bit cooler than it was last week, which is nice. It's still a bit muggy, but we hope it's nice where you are, and that you are all up bright and early and ready for the week. I'm not here on my own. We have lovely Natalie with us over at the demonstration area.
Hi.
There she is. Looking very sunflowery, actually.
Yeah, I did choose this outfit on purpose.
Yeah, you're looking very sunflowery, which is perfect to tie in with our product today. So let's show you what's coming up on today's show. So we have, first of all, our new Win It Weekly competition. As you know, we do this every week and it runs for the whole week, and we usually have 4 winners on this. We announce a question and then the 4 of you will, 4 lucky people. It's 5 this week. Oh my goodness, Emily's telling us now that we've got 5 winners this week. So that will be announced Friday, and we'll be telling you later what you can win with that. We have also got our Forever Florals sunflower collection on today's show. We're going to have some lovely sunflowery demos with lovely Natalie, and then she'll be filling us in on today's Hunky-dory headlines. And then Natalie will also be showing you some fabulous projects that have been made by our team from the sunflower collection. So it's kind of based around sunflowers today, isn't it?
It is.
But we hope it'll be a nice show, and we are glad that you're joining us. So let's get on and with our Win It Weekly VT and question. Okay, so everyone take a look on your screens. Obviously, we had to go with sunflower question today. So the question is, what is the tallest sunflower on record? Is it A, 15 feet? Is it B, 25 feet? Or C, 30 feet? They can grow really big, but I don't know what the tallest one is. We need you to answer the question, like, share and comment to be in with the chance of winning our fabulous glue gun and a pack of glue sticks. So you're going to get, we love our glue gun, don't we, Natalie?
So good. I was literally just using it before I came.
Do you know what? I nearly asked. I thought I can smell glue gun.
Yeah.
Natalie's quite good at switching it on and then walking away and doing some other bits.
Because we were coming in here, I did turn it off.
But she did turn it off today. But you can smell when the glue gun's on. It's kind of refreshing. So you can be in with a chance. If you've not already got a glue gun, you can be in a chance with winning this. This is fabulous. We use these all the time, don't we?
All the time.
And you get 2 glue sticks actually with this, but then we have thrown in an extra pack for you, which has, let me see, 6, 8, 10, 12 glue sticks. So you're going to get 14 in all, which is fabulous. Great tool, part of our Premier Craft Tools range. So you can be in with a chance of winning that if you like, share and comment and answer the question, what you can see on the screen. So now let's run a little bit of VT to show you what's on the show. That's a nice cheery way to start Monday, I think, having a look at something really nice and bright, very yellow and very green and very beautiful. So we are going to show you now our pick of the week for this week, and this is our beautiful Forever Florals sunflower collection. It's absolutely beautiful. You might have seen myself on Create and Craft with it on Saturday. We had 2 shows on there and launched it on there, and we were busy and we had lots of demos and lots of lovely samples to show you. As you can see there on the screen now, that is the bundle. So you will get in this the topper collection, the inserts and the tag pad. So that is our bundle that we are giving to you for £29.97. We have got extras to go with that. So if you want that whole massive collection that you can see on the screen there, it's £59.94. You're going to be saving £10, and that includes all the products. So you're going to get the toppers with the printed and foiled cardstock, you're going to get the inserts, you're going to get the parchment, which is beautiful, you're going to get the tag pad, you're also going to get the die and stamp set, and then the beautiful adorable scorable in those lovely 10 colours there, 30 sheets of that. But again, if you want to, you can just go for our own little bundle, which we are going to show to you in a minute. So now then, Emily, do you want me to go across to Natalie right away now for a demo, or do you want me to show some product first?
Let's have a demo.
I think so. Let's go straight into a demo. Normally we show you a bit and then we go to a demo. That's why I thought I better just double check. I don't want to do it wrong and mess up everyone's system. So we're going to go over to Natalie now, and she's going to do you a lovely demo in a lovely sunflower outfit.
We say it's lovely, Sheila. I've not started yet.
No, but your sunflower outfit, I mean, is lovely because you're so coordinated.
I had to coordinate with everything today.
You're like a little glorious sunflower.
Thanks, Shields. Let's have a look. So I've already picked out my topper that I'm going to be using. It's the Sunnier Days Ahead, which is this beautiful large topper. We're going to use this top one, this circular one. I'm going to use some of the Matastic, so I've gone for Honey and the Willow Tree. I've even got some Parchment. This is going to be a big one, so I'm just flicking through to see which cardstock we should use, and I think I'm going to pick this one. Okay, let's go. I've also got some Gold Mirri and an 8x8 cardstock. So I'm going to start off by matting and layering. So we're going to go with my 8x8, and then let's use the green. So we're going to cut the Willow Tree to 8x8. Let's do this.
And this is all printed on Matastic, isn't it, Natalie?
Yes, so
you can use inks with this.
Grunge it up. You can change some colour in if you wanted to. So that green I've just cut to 8x8, and then with this yellow I'm going to cut it to 7 3/4 inches, and that's just going to make that green just pop out on the side. So this should be perfect now with our mats and layers. And then we're going to take this yellow Parchment and we're going to trim this to, let's take it down to 7.5, and we'll see what we get once we've done that. I might take it down a little bit smaller, but I do want you to be able to see quite a bit of it. Yeah, we'll leave that there. And then what we're going to do with the beautiful foiled cardstock is we're going to make this, so that's 7.5, so we want to see quite a bit of that Parchment. So let's take this to 6 3/4 inches, and we're going to cut it just like so. On both sides we're going to do that, and then we're going to just take this down this other side to the same, so 6 3/4. And then what I'm going to do is, oh, that's a little bit bigger actually. What did I cut that to in the end? I hope I've not cut it too short. 7 1/4. Oh, I cut it too short. It's 6.5 now, so we're going to have to go with that. Let's change, which way are we? Change this up. It's 6.5 now because I didn't look at my measurements twice.
Oh, that's
another demo. Another demo ruined, Sheila.
It's not ruined. It's not ruined. You're going to be able to see more of your Parchment, aren't you?
You are, and that's
which
the
nice.
Beautiful bit that we want to really show off. So now we've got this prepared. What I want to do is we're going to, can I just stick that on there? I might not even have to fussy cut this, you know, because we've got a beautiful border that we can add in here.
Yeah, it's looking lovely. I love that already.
Let's add this border, see, because I could fussy cut around those flowers and stick them on top. However, if we put this border and line it up with that join, we're fairly equal there, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
So you've got the same amount of green on both sides. So let's stick that together.
Is that the foil cardstock, Natalie? Is that the one with the accent foiling on the sunflowers?
Yes, so
really
there's
pretty,
accent
isn't it?
foiling throughout, all on the sunflowers, and I think it's really nice because it runs through like the whole of the collection.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, I found it.
Beautiful.
We're missing a pokey tool again, Sheila.
We are, aren't we?
We need
that
to-
little 3-in-1 die brush seems to have a mind of its own. I think it goes, like when we finished with it on a Friday, I think it gets up out the basket and goes off somewhere.
I agree.
It's never there when we come back, and we either have to get another one or bring it in. I think people are taking it out and like combing the hair with it and stuff. You know,
you
who
think
knows?
so?
Who knows?
And then we're going to use, if I've got some strips, we'll use some strips.
We've got
Here we go.
a customer on here who's saying, wouldn't it be nice to see this Forever Florals kit done with an iris?
Iris?
Yeah.
Ooh, well, there is a lot more coming
There
through,
are,
isn't there?
yeah.
There's a couple
Yes.
more that are still to come.
Yes,
so
but
who
we'll pass that
knows?
on. It was
Yeah.
actually, I think it was actually Tracy Williams. Let me just check. Yeah, she would love it if we did a floral collection with the iris. Yeah, so we'll put that forward to the design team, and it might be on the list, it might not, but if it's not, I mean, we could go on forever with this, couldn't we? We could go on for years. You could do,
You could do
oh my God, you could do
hundreds
all
of
sorts.
collections,
Yeah,
couldn't you?
do buttercups, you could do cornflower, you could do, then we could go on to like trees, couldn't we?
Yep.
The Forever Florals tree collection, so we could do like oak trees and pussy willow, and oh my goodness, we could go on to
There would be so many.
of time. Yeah.
Okay, so I've just made that a little bit bigger. Oh, look at Alan bringing us a die brush.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. It's nice to have people back in the office now, isn't there? Because it's not
Yes.
every day we have people, but every now and again we've got a new face coming back in.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
It's quite nice because, and obviously a lot of the team that are in, if they're at the desk, will watch our show. So then if they hear us saying,
We
oh
need
my
it.
goodness, we need this, then they go and find one. So I'm not sure if that's your tool, Natalie, or my tool. Or we'll find out when we get back to the desk, won't we? When we go, where's my tool gone
Yeah,
now?
it'll be whichever one he could have found.
It will be, yeah, it'll be either yours or mine. A lot of stuff gets taken off my desk because my desk is nearest to the room,
I know,
isn't
you
it?
need to hide. You need
So,
to hide this. So
that's fine.
what I want to do is I want to put that parchment. I want to raise it up slightly. So to do that and to make sure that I'm not putting tape on pieces that don't want tape in, and also so I'm not putting foam pads on what bit wants taken. Let's just move this to one side and we'll get our parchment. Now the parchment is quite good because if I put it on this bit here, you can see a bit better. You have one side that's a little bit duller than the other. So if you don't want it to be as prominent, you can switch which side you put it on. So let's just put this on here. Make sure that that is in the center. And then we've just stuck that down with tape. And then we can flip that the other way around. And then I can get my foam pads. And I can make sure that I'm placing these around the edges, but because I've already stuck my other section onto the top, I know where I can put the foam pads and it's not going to cause any mishaps. Let's just throw in some of these ones because we don't want that middle to droop, and then we can take this off.
It is amazing, isn't it, with the parchment as well, that you can use glue with it. When it's patterned and it's really busily patterned like this, you can use your double-sided tape with it and usually not get any visibility of that tape showing through. I use construction glue as well on Saturday on my shows, and if you're careful where you put it, it really is quite good because it's so detailed.
Okay, so we have our base here, and then I'm going to use that beautiful large topper, which we just popped out here, and it's quite large. So I'm going to do what I always love to do, and I'm going to take out that middle frame, but I can use that again for another card. But taking it out allows you to be able to see more of that beautiful sunflower collection in the center. So then we can stick this down. I'm going to use let's just put that on here. I'm going to use one strip of foam around the outside edge, and these foam pads are great because you can manipulate where you want to stick them, and it gives you a little bit of space. So I'm making sure that I'm leaving some gaps for my border, because the border is raised on foam pads too. And if we were to put the foam all the way around, then when we stick it onto the card, we're going to cause a little issue. So I'm just going to stick half of that there and the other half here. You can pick this off. You can sometimes, if you want to make sure that you're putting the foam in exactly the right space, you can recommend that before you put your foam pads on, if you turn the frame the other way around, you can put a few pencil markings where that joins up, and then you know that where you stick your frame, you're not going to have that foam pad showing through. And then we're going to stick this on top. I'm going to raise that up. So I'm going to be clever here. I'm going to stick my raised foam pads here. And then let's get some square ones if I've got some. Here we go.
That's looking really nice, isn't it? And even just with those flowers poking through with the topper on, you know, you could use, you could almost do like a sentiment across that middle band and then make it like a shaker card, couldn't you?
Yes, that would be very cute.
I meant to take with me some sunflower seeds at the weekend.
Oh, because you wanted to do a shaker card, didn't you?
Yeah, and I just, you know, I totally forgot because I was here all day and then got in the car and I got home and drove to Peterborough. And of course, you're always thinking, have I got everything? Have I got this? Have I got that? And I totally forgot about the sunflower seeds. So I couldn't do the shaker that I wanted. So I was like, oh, okay, we can do it again. We'll do it on another time. But yeah, that's always quite a nice thing to do as well, because it's quite nice to do a shaker card with something a bit more chunky sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah,
as well?
something a bit more different, something that you wouldn't necessarily choose. So then I'm going to take some, let's get some glitter ones. I hope I've got the colour I want in here. Yes. So in our sepia glitter pack, you have some really beautiful colours here. You've got the browns and those oranges, and then you've got a really nice 3 sort of different shades of gold. You've got the really yellow gold, the sort of classic gold, and then a really light sort of champagne-y colour. So we're going to add the champagne colour ones. Oh, that went off a bit. I'm going to add those to these 4 edges, like so. And then we've got some really nice sentiments in here. First of all, this is my absolutely ultimate sentiment. If you can read that, it says, "Rise and shine and hold your head high," which is perfect for anyone who's having a troubled time at the moment.
Yes.
It's just going to lift the spirits receiving this in the post. And then what I'm going to put, this smaller sentiment, I'm going to add right to the bottom of my circle that says, "You're in my thoughts." So it's such a lovely, nice gift to give to someone, to just say, "I'm thinking of you." And sunflowers are a really bright, happy flower. Whenever I see a sunflower, it instantly makes me smile. So I'm sure that this card full of sunflowers and those beautiful words is really going to brighten up someone's day. So then we can add this to my 8x8. Might have to trim this down though, because of our card blank situation in here, which I'm going to have to sort out before I go on holiday, Sheila. It's been a month now. We'll sort that out later today. Yes. Make some time to solve
It's fine.
The troublesome.
It's a really lovely card. It's very pretty, and everyone was saying how they love it.
We'll just put this up like that, and you can see how all of those layers and the parchment, the matte-tastic, how everything coordinates so wonderfully together. But yes, my ultimate favourite topper sheet, that because of that beautiful, beautiful sentiment. Rise and shine and hold your head high.
It's beautiful. Look at that. couldn't, you know, raise a smile if they were receiving that. It's really beautiful. And you can be making fabulous cards and projects like Natalie has just shown you there. Thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to give you a little run through of what you're going to get in our sunflower bundle today. So we're going to show you some of the toppers and the cardstock that goes with it. So our lovely Emily has kind of separated it all out, so it makes it really easy, so we don't have to be fiddling and dropping everything. She's done it all in single sheets, so you will be able to see what you get, but you get 2 of everything that I'm going to show you in the toppers and the cardstock. So let's start off first of all with this one. This is You Are My Sunshine. Now this is a beautiful sheet. I particularly love this because I love the shape of the topper here. I think it's really different to what we've done before, so it's really, really lovely. And then, of course, we've got those beautiful circular toppers at the bottom. Now, remember, they're all foiled and they're all die cut. We have got messages on here, so it says, hello, sunshine, and for you, all within those little circles at the bottom. And then you've got additional ones that have got butterflies and little sunflowers and other little things. So it's a really, really lovely sheet. And you will get matching cardstock with it. So you are going to get your foiled cardstock, which is absolutely beautiful with the accent foiling on all the lovely sunflowers down the side here. It's beautiful, and that lovely kind of scarlety, almost like a damson jam colour in there. It's beautiful. And then we've got the corner decorated sheets as well, and you've got that lovely faded background there with the sunflowers on. So, so pretty. And then our next sheet is called Choose to Shine. So Choose to Shine, you've got a mixture of toppers on here. As you can see, you've got one of the ribbon strips running across the centre. We've got some lovely sentiments on here. And then 3 big toppers. And then the bottom topper here is the one that gives you information about the sunflower as well. So it's quite educational as well as being something that you would craft with. And then we have the beautiful cardstock that goes with this. So again, the one with the butterfly there, it's got the gold accent foiling. You can just see it like kind of catching the light there. It's really, really beautiful. The detail is amazing. And then your second sheet to go with that is, this. I think this is one of my favourites. This is so lovely with a big row of sunflowers there and that lovely faded effect like the ombre there, and it's got some script printed on it as well, very subtly. So another really pretty sheet there. And then we have the sheet that Natalie's just used, which is Sunnier Days Ahead. This is really, really pretty. Look at that with that huge circular topper, the big oval topper as well, and then all those little ones down the side, and these 2 fabulous ribbon strips. I love it when we've got these on there.
Me too. And the little buttons as well, because they make really nice sort of embellishments.
Yes.
Not just like small toppers, they're great to use sort of like in the corners of your cards, down the sides.
Yeah, if you feel like you've got a little gap or you want to kind of cross 2 of the ribbon strips over and then hide the crossover point, these are ideal for that. And then we've got the beautiful cardstock that matches that sheet, which is this one, which again is another beautiful one, all with the accent foiling. It's so lovely, and that lovely kind of creamy wash in the background too, and all that gold highlighting those lovely sunflowers. And then, I love this one too, because this one,
I like that.
It's so lovely. This one has actually got the polka dot background here. It's kind of an orangey, goldy colour. It's so lovely. And you're going to get that one as well with that. So you're going to get 2 of everything I'm showing you here. And then you get, did they get 2 or did they get 1?
2 of each.
It's 2 of each, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was, yeah. And then, of course, you are going to get the arch toppers. These are beautiful. Look at all the toppers on there. You've got 3 different sizes of arch. You've got the 2 bigger ones and the 3 smaller ones and the lovely one at the top. And 4 sentiments on there. So that's a packed sheet. And then you get cardstock to go with that as well. So you're going to have the beautiful sunflowers down the edge, which you've just seen Natalie use on her beautiful card. Again, with all that lovely accent foiling on those sunflowers. And then the final cardstock to go with that is this one with like the little swirl of the sunflowers here going kind of a little bit bendy. Really, really nice. Beautiful cardstock. So those are the toppers and the sheets of card that you get. Then you also get the inserts. So we love the inserts, and as usual, they are just identical to what you've seen in cardstock, except we have them printed onto paper, and if I lift them up one by one, you'll be able to see them. These are lovely. They're a little bit more subtle, a little bit more muted, so really, really beautiful, and just the finishing touch to each of your cards, especially if you are making and selling these, whether it's for a charity or whether it's for profit. You're going to be able to make your cards look so luxurious and chic, I think, once you put an insert in there. And you know, a lot of people like verses. Lots of people are not bothered about verses. But I think if you've not got the ability to print a verse, or you want to sell your cards without a verse, then the printed inserts are lovely, because it means that even though you're not giving them a verse, you're actually putting the printed insert in there, and that gives it that professional finish. We've got a couple more inserts to show you. So, and again, you can see that they match the designs of the cardstock. And then we have 4 that are slightly different, because we've only got 8 topper sheets in the collection, 4 designs. So what we've done is we've added some extra designs in here. That's so lovely, that one. It's so beautiful. And I love this one too, because it's printed all over, and then you've just got that lovely plain arch in the middle. And then we've got another one here that's printed all over in that kind of faded deep pink colour, which is beautiful. And then we have, I like the way as well, we've got the different shapes. So we've got the lovely square here with the inverted corner, and again, you can put your verse in here, or you can write your own message in there. And then we have another couple left to show you. This one with the sunflowers just down the side. Oh, the aircon's blowing that little bit there. And then our final one, our 12th design, is this one. It's so lovely, very subtle, very detailed though, and very, very pretty. So those are your inserts. Then we have one more item to show you, and this is our beautiful tag pad. Now, we love the tag pads here at Hunky-dory. This is a relatively new product which we've started to put in our collections. We've done 2 or 3 of them now, haven't we?
We have.
Oh, we love them. I just love these. These are so amazing, because you get 48 in here. So again, you're going to get 12 designs, 4 of each of these. So you can use them as tags. You can make them so that they're like little pockets. Some of them have got sentiments on. Some of them haven't. So you'll see as I flick through here, some of them are kind of blank. Some of them have got areas where you can write or you could stamp. And some of them have just got like a really big sunflower on, or a big butterfly. They're really beautiful. I used that one on Saturday. I cut it out and kind of sculpted it a little bit more and used it on some of my projects. So that's another beautiful design there. And then here we've got another lovely sentiment. They've also all got a hole in the top, already punched through, so if you want to add ribbon or twine or string or yarn or whatever you want to, you can do that. Look how pretty these are. They're so lovely.
So lovely, especially if you've got, you know, you want to coordinate everything that you're giving to someone. I mean, you might be sending them a sunflower.
You might be, actually, yeah, and this would be perfect to put on the bouquet as a tag. That one I used as well on Saturday, and I actually cut around here and then placed that on top of an identical one, so it almost raised it up a bit, and then we put that butterfly on there as well. So again, you can do a little bit of kind of fussy cutting and make them almost decoupaged if you like. Really, really beautiful, lovely designs. I just love this tag pad so much.
They're just really great to use with sort of like the little scrap bits of cardstock that you might have lying around as well, or
definitely
bits of parchment, just to build up and make toppers out of these as well.
Absolutely. And of course you've got your lovely grey board back here, which again, once you've used your pad, this makes a great template. You could even make some more, you know, draw around these, make some more of your own tags from the remainder of what is in your kit. So there you've got the topper set with the cardstock, foiled and printed, the tag pad and the card inserts. And that's going to be £29.97. If you want to buy that as a smaller bundle, then you can do that, and that's going to save you £8. So that's a lovely kit to add to your collection. So now it's time for us to go across to our lovely Natalie, because she has got to tell you about our Hunky-dory headlines.
Hi everyone, good morning. It is the 17th of August and here are today's Hunky-dory headlines. On Hunky-dory TV this week we've got 4 shows for you, as always, starting off with the craft show this morning on Wednesday the 19th of August at 10 a.m. Get your baskets ready because we've got a trolley dash coming on. It's Sheila and Alan. On Thursday the 20th of August we've got a secret that we can't tell anyone about until later in the week. It's very exciting, so do not miss that show. And on Friday at 10 a.m, it's time for Thankcraft It's Friday with me and Stacey. We're going to be showing you some beautiful new moonstone dies. We've got some news. A recent study has found that a woman carrying a little extra weight around in their tummies live longer than men who mention it. We have some stock updates for you. Finally, all the different size card blanks are back in stock. Hoorah! Hoorah! We are also now less than 2 weeks away from that massive shipment which has all of our stamping presses, spare trimmer blades. So 2 weeks and you will have you'll be able to get everything in 2 weeks. In other news, congratulations to the 2 Wi-Fi engineers who were married at the weekend. Reports say their wedding wasn't up to much, but their reception was excellent. On Create and Craft this week, on Wednesday, on Tuesday, tomorrow, this isn't in here because it was added super late on. Tomorrow, Sheila will be at Create and Craft with a brand new, adorable, scoreable. Adorable Scoreable, is that right? Adorable Scoreable show. It's so exciting. You do not want to miss that. Then on Wednesday, I will be there bright and early in the morning, 7:30. It will be early. I'm not sure how bright I'll be. As well as 3 p.m. with some fantastic new Moonstone Wise and Beautiful dies. And then Pauline's going to be taking over at 8 p.m. on the same day if there's anything left. But now it's time for the thought of the week. Oh no, have we lost it?
Let's make one up.
Let's make one
What's
up.
the thought? Oh no, don't put us on the spot like this, Emily. What's the thought of the week?
It's okay. I'm sure we can come up with something.
Come on, Sheila.
I'm thinking.
Thought of the week? What's your thought of the week? Send us your thoughts.
Yeah, send
of
us
the
your
week.
thoughts. Please, help us out.
Comment with your thought of the week. It could be absolutely anything. But anyway, that concludes our Hunky-dory headlines for this 17th of August.
That's not working,
Okay.
Oh no. That's because I didn't have my glasses. I didn't have my glasses. It all went wrong.
How fabulous is it when things go wrong? It just goes to show you that we are doing this live now. We're not making it always. It's not recorded. It's definitely live. But if you've got a thought of the week that you can share with us, how about we have your thought of the week? As soon as we go out of this room, we'll probably have about 10 or 15 thoughts of the week. I mean, we've always got a head full of thoughts. But anyway, hey-ho, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we've done the headlines. We're not bothering about the thought this week. We're gonna, not today anyway, we're gonna show you the next part of our fabulous Forever Florals sunflower kit. So the next thing to show you is the beautiful parchment that you just seen Natalie use. Oh, it is divine, isn't it?
I love the parchment.
Oh my goodness, we love parchment here. You know, we don't always use it to its full potential because
Definitely not.
most of the time we just look at it and we love the smell of it.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, it smells so divine. It smells so lovely. When we get it, we take out the pack like, oh my goodness.
It smells horrible.
Really? Yeah. Well, you'll get to like it in the end. Another year here and we'll have you crafting with it and everything, Emily, and you'll be smelling it as well.
We've got a couple of thoughts of the week, Sheila.
Have we?
Just
Okay.
quickly.
Tell us.
Lynn says, don't get out of bed when it's raining and miserable. Stay in bed with Hunky-dory TV. I agree with that one.
That's good.
Tracy says, when life gives you lemons make lemonade.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. There's some funny ones coming in. There's some funny. A lot of people are saying that we've cheered them up this Monday, Sheila.
Oh, good, good.
They're laughing at our mistakes.
Good, that's another
That's why
one.
we do it on purpose.
Yeah,
I know,
We-
it's
all on
just
purpose,
happened.
just for you.
Jill Wilson says, we are not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. That's
Most definitely.
Perfect. Christine says, you do what you can, when you can. I don't know if that's a thought or if she's just giving us some advice there. But yeah.
Possibly both.
What's that one? That's a good one. Thought of the week from Lainey Bennett, who says, you rarely see bananas on a Christmas card. That how random is that? How random.
That is. I'm going to be thinking about that all day.
That's weird. That's a weird one.
day.
But there's some really funny thoughts on here, honestly. Craft a day keeps the crazy away. I don't know if I like that thought, but I don't know how true that is. Do we not get crazier each time we craft with stuff? I don't know, but it works both ways, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, really good. Thank you for giving us those thoughts. Those are making us laugh as well and helping us out of a situation that we didn't want to find ourselves in. Anyway, let's get back and show you this fabulous printed parchment because it really, really is very, very beautiful. So you're going to get 16 sheets in your pack for $9.99. It's so luxurious. It's so beautiful. And I love this one because it's actually that lovely orange colour, but it's got the polka dots on it, but it's also got that almost like watermarked effect on it.
So pretty.
Isn't it lovely? That's not a camera effect, that's actually how it is. And we've put it against some white cardstock here so you can see it a little bit better, but it is beautiful and you're going to get 4 sheets of that one. Then we have, oh, I love this so much. This one is beautiful. Again, this is like gingham, but it's actually done on like the diagonal, so it's really beautiful. It's done in the green. It's so pretty, and each time you put it onto something different, you get different effects. So if you put it against black card, you get a different effect. And don't forget as well, the trick we always show you with parchment, no matter what colour it is or how much it's patterned, if you put it onto gold mirror card, it goes like a creamy colour.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And if you put it onto silver mirror card, it goes more of a white colour. So it's really, really lovely, but you can see there against the white and just how it comes printed as well. It's really beautiful. I mean, if I move that white card now and you put it against my black top, you can see how it does change. Let's do it half and half so you can see the difference. So it really is quite different. But again, you could do, see, this is giving me an idea now, and this is a good thing to do as well when you're putting it against colours. You could cut strips of it and put it on white, strips of it and put it on black, and then alternate them on a project, so you've got like a really crazy background. I don't know if that's something you would do, but again, it just goes to show there the difference if you're putting it against something dark or something light. Right, our next one is the beautiful one that Natalie has just used, which is that one with the sunflowers all over. You're going to get 4 sheets of this one too. Isn't it lovely? It's
very pretty.
Oh, it's just so lovely. If that doesn't make you smile or brighten your day, then I don't think anything will
No.
it? It's just oozing sunshine, brightness and happiness. You're going to get 4 sheets of that, and then the final one, and I love this one too because I love this colour, is this like kind of scarlet colour, and again it's got that lovely, almost like a watermark to it, so you've got darker patches and lighter patches. Against the white card, it's really, really pretty, a bit more of a damask design on there, and you're going to get 4 of that as well. Absolutely lovely. And then we also have for you, oh my goodness, oh, sorry, yeah, Matastic, adorable scorable.
Any type of cardstock she does this
Oh
with.
my goodness, I love this. I love this. So we
If you think
have.
she's going crazy today, you should definitely tune in to tomorrow's show on Create and Craft.
Really?
because-
Oh gosh. Okay, you haven't seen anything then. Yeah, I'm frantically making crazy stuff out there if I can today. I've not got a lot of time. I've only got today, but I'm trying to make some crazy stuff with the adorable scorable, which you're going to love. You must tune in tomorrow. Even if you don't make anything, you know, you just like watching what we do. Even if you don't make cards or anything. And if you just like watching people craft, tune in because we have some fabulous stuff tomorrow. But anyway, back to today, because we're going to show you our 10 pretty colours of Matte-tastic Adorable Scorable, which we've chosen to go with the kit. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got that lovely, now Natalie's quite good on the colours of these. I should learn these and I haven't.
Rosewood,
Rosewood, perfect. And then we've got this beautiful, it's almost like a pebbly stone colour, isn't it?
Is it the greeny one or is it the grey?
No, it's the like
the pebble grey
it's
one.
Like no, it's not the
that
pebble
one,
grey.
Magnolia.
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 How can you forget that? Every person's house is painted in magnolia. If you buy a new house, every room is magnolia. If you buy an older house and you paint it, you always get magnolia because you can't go wrong. So how could I forget magnolia?
This one is willow tree.
This one's willow tree. I knew that. I was going to say that. This one is forest fern.
I think.
Yeah. I'm going to make myself
Testing
a swatch.
me here.
Going to make myself a swatch of all these just so that I can get them totally in my head. Or is this?
This one's honey.
Honey. No.
Oh no.
Is
that
this?
one? No, that one's ocean. Sea foam maybe. Sea foam.
Yeah, possibly.
I think. You're really testing me here. That's honey.
That's honey, yeah. And this has been in a couple of our kits recently,
Love
hasn't
this.
it? Because it's really, really useful in a lot of the kits we've used recently.
Got ice white.
Ice white, beautiful. Then we have the pale, oh no, then we've got the really, what's that green? I can't remember.
Too many greens.
We've got so many greens, but I can't remember what that is. But we'll try and find out for you and let you know.
I think this one's coffee something. Or is that the ink pad? The ink pad's called roasted coffee. It might
Roasted
not be
coffee
the same.
ink pad.
Espresso maybe?
Yes.
Yes, espresso. Or is this espresso? What's this one?
That's warm oak.
Yeah, see, I need to get myself a swatch. I keep saying I'll do this and I'll make myself a swatch. I never do, and I should, because I would love to, absolutely love to know all the colours. But you're going to get, how many sheets did they get in there? It's 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 of each for $9.99. 10 colours. It's beautiful because you can use it for your card blanks. It die cuts beautifully. It embosses beautifully if you put in it through your embossing folders. And it also stamps on perfectly because it's Matte-tastic. So the final thing we've got to show you in this beautiful kit is our Build a Sunflower set. This is a die and stamp set. So as you can see here, you're going to get the stem with the leaves. You're going to get the centre of the sunflower. Then you're going to get those lovely, lovely collections of petals in there. Fabulous. They all cut individually, but they are in blocks of 3, some of them. So it means you can save a little bit of time. And then you've got your 3 stamps. So you've got the great big sunflower, you've got the little bee, which is coming to the fashion, hasn't it come into fashion in the last couple of years, I think. It's a lot of people now, I know, have got tattoos of a bee, and they have bee stickers on their cars. It's become a real icon, the bee. So that's in there as well. And then we've got the Sending You Sunshine stamp. If I turn it round, you can see the big stamp there, how big it is, with the, it's quite a chunky stamp there. And then you've got all the little dies at the bottom, which enables you to either stamp and then build up onto the stamp like I did on TV on Saturday with some of the petals, or you can actually just cut loads of petals and just not use the stamp, use that separately. So really, really lovely, lovely sets. $11.99, that's all it is for that. And again, tools, 2 in 1 really with this because you've got stamps and the dies. So fabulous, fabulous addition to our lovely kit. So that's everything that you can buy, whether you buy them as a bundle or you buy individuals, that's entirely up to you. So now we're going to go across to Natalie, back to the demonstration station while she gives you a bit more inspiration.
I'm back. We're going to use that fantastic combo set that Sheila just showed you, and I've also got some scraps of cards. So these are just bits that were left over. So we've got the beautiful one, I'm not sure if you see, that has the words on. So we're going to use this as a background piece. And then we have this one here, which is just the really nice sort of like sandy colour. I'm going to use this to die cut my pieces. So let's put this, line these up. And you don't need much space when you're doing this. So I'm going to line these up and I'm going to run it through twice with the petals on, just to give me more to work with. So let's just put that through our die cutting machine. Now I have the big machine, but I'm hoping the little plates will still run through it. So we can layer those up, run it through. Is it going to work? Oh, it's not going to work this, Sheila.
Why not?
Because I've got the little plates.
Aren't the big ones around there?
They are, but I don't think they're in reaching distance. Let's try it.
Do you want me to
I'm
go
sure,
and grab
it
some?
goes the other way, doesn't it? Can you do it the other way?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Shall we just see?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't know where we've
Let's-
put our plates. They'll be around there somewhere, but they're probably under a pile of stuff. But yeah, you can do it the other way around and it should still
let's
work fine. Yeah.
Try that, because we'll just move that in slightly.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine.
So we've only got a
So the
small-
same, it's like
the same width
same
this
width,
way,
it's just the different length.
but
isn't
not.
it? Yeah,
There we
there we go. We've got a lot of viewers saying how they have been converted from Adorable Scorable to Matastic.
Love it.
They do prefer Matastic now. It's really great that we've got the two. We've got the one with the satin finish and then we've got the one with the matte finish because it's, we've got so much versatility now and so much more choice.
Definitely. It's I just love the Matastic.
Yeah, it's
because
gorgeous.
it's just the best thing. But, Adorable Scorable still holds a very special place in all of our hearts, I think, Sheila.
Yes,
There's no
definitely.
getting away from that.
Definitely.
So then let's run this back through so we have more petals. So let's just line that up. And run that back through. And then I want to create a background for my big sunflower to sit on. So to do that, we're going to do some second generation stamping onto our other piece of cardstock. So I'm going to do my favourite card size. We're going to do a 5x7, but I'm actually going to put it on its side. So now we've got all of our petals cut out. Let's take this piece that we had earlier and we're just going to trim it. I think it's already 5 inches one way. So let's just trim it down to 7 this way. And then I'll take our stamp. I'm going to use a stamping, an acrylic block instead of my stamping press because I want it to be quite, what's the word? I don't want it to be perfect stamping.
It's almost
I want it to be,
distressed almost,
yeah,
like
distressed.
there is a word for it.
Distressed is the right word.
Yeah.
So let me just, I've got 2 different colours of like a brown here. So let's see which one's going to work best. This one. This one's going to work best. So I'm using the Wild Mushroom, which is from our Prism ink selection. So you just want to make sure that's all on there. And then the first one I think I'm going to do, sorry, full strength. A full strength sunflower. Like that.
Nice.
But you can see that it's just there in the background. It's not, because I'm using the lighter colour, I'm not sure whether the second generation would have worked. It would have worked a lot better with the roasted coffee because that's a darker brown.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get that lighter imagery, you could use that. But I'm just using my acrylic block. I don't want it to be perfect, so if it misses out anywhere, I'm not going to be too worried about that. But we're just going to place this just to make more texture in that background, make it a bit more fun. So let's keep going until I'm happy. I'm just going to add a couple more bits on this corner, just a few there, and then let's just add a tiny bit coming off here. And I think I'm happy with how that's looking.
That's beautiful.
And then let's take our sentiment, which says, sending you sunshiner. Such a beautiful sentiment. I really, really like this. And we're going to put this on with Versifying, so it's really nice and dark. I had a smaller one, which is going to work better. We'll put that on our block. We're going to put the Sending You Sunshine in this bottom corner. Going to make sure I press on with this so it's definitely stamped. There we go. And then with the sunflower that we used earlier, I'm going to lay all my petals out.
I love this, it's really clever.
And I don't know whether to colour the petals before I stamp or after, because I just want, no, let's do it now. And I'm going to use I've got the roasted coffee brown, which I'm just going to put on my mat, because I just want the colour. And then I've got the canary yellow, and this is in our Prism Shimmer inks. So that's going to add a little bit more shine to that card. And then I'm going to use just put this to one side. I'm going to use my water brush to just pick up that colour. And we're just going to wash over the centre of this here. Again, I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to look sort of, have that really rustic feel that you can create with stamps and dies. So I'm just going to do, not all over, just going to go slightly so you're adding that shading to the centre of your image. And then we've got a baby white. I'll just clean off my brush here. And then I'm going to use the yellow just on the centre of the petals, bringing that colour out to the tops but not going all the way, which is going to add more dimension when we bring this together. So you can do that on all of your petals, and you'll see that you've got a really nice sort of glittery shimmer to this one as well, which is going to add some extra special finish to your card when you've done it. So let's keep adding colour to those petals. There's quite a few of them.
Natalie,
Here.
looking at the centre there of your sunflower, that just reminded me, and I forgot to point this out at the weekend, that die, and you probably agree with me on this, doesn't it look like a moon? Because it's
do you know what
got
I was going to say?
some tiny little...
A biscuit.
A biscuit, yeah, of course, that's another great one. Just thinking of other ways of using obviously the dies. I mean, with the petals, you could use those for anything, couldn't you? You could make them into, you could use them as leaves as well. You could always use them as daisy petals too.
Yeah, of course.
Really,
Whatever
really versatile.
They're very versatile, aren't they? But yeah, being able to think of different uses for your dies is a great thing. But yeah, moon cards, that would be...
Yeah, because it's got like little kind of...
the craters.
Yes, yeah, it's got some detail on it. It's like a little bit embossed, but it's not. But it's got some almost like little grooves that are cut into it, but they don't cut right through. So it does look like a moon with craters. And like Natalie said, you could use it as a biscuit. You know, you could even cut like a heart out the middle, couldn't you, and put some red behind so it looks like a jammy biscuit.
Jammy Georgia.
Yeah, so there's that option as well, or like digestives, things like that.
That would be so lovely.
So again, when you get this, do look at it, and you know, you could even, now see, I'm thinking of going crazy now, looking at that and the petals, you could actually put two of the petals on the centre, make it look like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
So you could also do that as well.
Little ears.
Yeah, you could use the thing, the centre as a snowball on a card.
Shields, your brain's been working double time this morning.
Yeah, it's hurting a bit today. Yeah. But yeah, that's we've got lots of ideas for you there. So if you are going to get it, you know, and you make anything like that, then let us know.
Now we can build up our sunflower. I'm going to use construction glue, and we're going to place it just on the top corner, I think. So let's put a big dollop.
Ellie says, Ellie Ash says, you've got two kinds of crafters there, gentle folks. Those who see a moon and those who see a biscuit.
Yeah, me always thinking of the food.
Food, a bit more food.
I haven't had breakfast today. This is why, Shields. You know me. Never have breakfast in the morning. Just come in with my breakfast snacks. I've got strawberries today. But I had stuff to do before Facebook and I wanted to get it done so then I can focus on some other things when we're finished in here, and then I just don't eat until about 11 o'clock.
I know we have to kick her out of the office to go and get a
quite
lunch.
bad,
Have
isn't
you had your
it?
lunch? Have you had some lunch? She says, no, I'm eating at my desk. We're like, no, go and eat it somewhere else, away from your desk, because if you're at your desk, you'll end up carrying on working. Go away from the desk.
Terrible.
She is a naughty girl sometimes, but we do have to keep an eye on her. Oh, see, we've got other people now looking at this. The petals look like watermelon seeds. And another lady says, Shelley says, she can, but it's a mushroom. She can see it as a mushroom.
Oh yeah, the top.
Like the top of a mushroom.
So the great thing about this die is that the petals come in 3 different sizes. So you can see you've got sort of the small, medium and large ones, which mean you can lay them up. You can create a different, oh, that's the wrong way around that. You can create a different sunflower image each time, because there's petals on sunflowers. There's loads of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Absolutely loads. So we can move these about, and using the construction glue gives you the space to be able to do that. And I'm just using my finger to give them some sort of dimension, some movement in there. But if you have our embossing tools or some other embossing tools, you can use them, really shape these flowers. But just keep going and adding them in. If you want to cut some more out, you're more than welcome to do that, because you can create some massive sunflowers here. You could have sunflowers like this in the way that I've done the whole way around the card. So I'm just starting off, I'm just trying to finish around the centre, but then you can add more and more in to this as you wish to.
It's looking very lovely.
But having those different sized flowers does really help when you're building this up. So I'm going to keep nearly finished now.
You know,
Nearly
again,
added these bits in.
Looking at that now, you could actually do a shaker card, couldn't you? And have some of the petals as the shaker, like the petals have fallen off.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's just so much room for whatever you want to create with this. You can. You just, like we always say, Sheila, you just got to be creative.
Yeah, definitely.
Just be creative about the way that you think about what you can do with them. Don't always think, well, it's a sunflower, so I need to make a sunflower. You can be making crazy moons or biscuit cards.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Mushrooms.
like. Mushrooms.
Yeah.
What else could it be? The possibilities are really endless.
Someone's head.
Top of someone's
Top of
head,
someone's
a bald
head,
head.
yeah.
Potato.
A potato.
Potato, that's such a good one.
Crisps.
Crisps.
We're getting a bit ridiculous now, aren't we? We're getting
Like
a bit
those
crazy.
round ones, what are they called? Discos?
Discos.
Oh, they still do that.
Make
Yeah.
like a discos.
Every so often you can see them. I'm trying to think where I've seen some recently.
You get about 5 in a packet though.
Yeah. I think it's the fact that they're called discos actually that make you just want to eat them.
No, it's the flavour. They're really quite.
Weren't they?
strong
Yeah.
flavour.
Were they salt and vinegar?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit like, but like excess vinegar.
Oh yeah.
They make your eyes smart a bit.
Okay,
But
so we've built up our sunflower
gorgeous.
there like that. And then I'm going to take my 5x7, which I'm just going to check that it doesn't need cutting down, because it most likely will do.
You could actually make a bunch of paper sunflowers, couldn't you? Cardboard sunflowers. Make a little pot from some of the cardstock and stand them in there, just as a like little decoration in the house or something to sell. Like you said, Natalie, before as well, if you're giving someone a bunch of sunflowers, or even lots of people grow them and sell them, you know, why not add one of the tags or make some little kind of decorative elements to put on your wrapping for them?
Yeah.
That's a really nice idea.
Yeah.
I asked my my uncle, because I saw him at the weekend. He came over to Blackpool to to meet up with my grandparents because I've not seen them in a while. But he's a florist, so he's quite clever with flowers. And you know, I had the sunflower that Dan's mum gave me.
Yes.
But I wasn't sure whether it was actually a sunflower because it was growing quite strange. So I said, these strange petals are growing, and I just, is it a sunflower that I have, or is it something else? And he was like, no, those bits grow into sunflowers. So my sunflower hopefully will flower before the summer has gone.
Yeah.
But yes,
this time,
he's confirmed that it is a sunflower.
Fabulous. So I've got a sunflower. Perfect.
Just to finish off adding this in, you do not have to do this, but I think it's going to look really nice. I just want to distress that background more. So I'm just picking up that yellow colour and just splatting it onto that background, which is just going to, you won't be able to see it too much.
It's very
but
pretty.
it's just going to add a little bit extra to your background, and the closer you get to the page, the bigger your splats are going to look on there. But then you can just finish off by adding in more colour to those areas. You can add more shading to the inside of your flower, but you can make some beautiful cards with that die set. Some really, really pretty ones.
That's really lovely, and it looks like the sun is actually kind of falling on it as well. It looks really pretty, Natalie.
Thank you.
Everyone's saying it's lovely. Even before it was finished, people were saying how much they liked it. So yeah, another really lovely card from Natalie there. And I do believe
I've got some more
over there that Natalie has got a big bunch of projects that have been made with this kit. So if you want to show some of those, Natalie, that would be fabulous.
These are some absolutely beautiful cards. Some that use the collection by themselves, some that just use elements of the collection. This one's really lovely. You can see it's got a sneaky bit of parchment, can you see? Around the outside, which is really lovely. And then it uses those beautiful sort of dots there that say "for you." We've got this fantastic one with utilising, again, the tag pad with some scraps of cardstock you may have, using the buttons here, this side, as elements. I'll get there in the end. We've got some fantastic examples, again, of how you can use those stamps. This is another beautiful one, which is the stamp itself here has been used and coloured in, so it is the stamp there, but it's the same sort of idea, but just a really nice way of doing it. Jane's used the parchment here with her die set to create the sunflower, so that's another nice way in which you can do it. There's some beautiful examples of really nice ways in which you can utilise all of the elements you get in this selection. I love the little strip of parchment on the back there.
Yeah, it's lovely when you tear it, and oh my goodness.
Kat has made her tag pad into a card.
Oh, that's
so she's just put this onto a 4x2.5 inch card at the back. But how lovely is that? And
That's
using
so
those
sweet.
little bits again that you get from your topper set. Love that.
So lovely.
Kat, again, utilising that fantastic big topper, which is my ultimate favourite. Love that. Some great fussy cutting on there. We've got this one here, which I love. This little I don't know, you can see it there with my finger.
That's really nice, isn't it?
Just little parchment thing, but using the outside frames to create those apertures. Clever idea, that one. When I saw this, I just knew that these three toppers had to be on a card together.
Yeah,
you have to utilise. You don't have to, but it looks so fantastic.
Just right, isn't it? It's
it
right.
just fits. Yeah, it is just fits. Then we have this stepper card here, a front stepper using that piece from the cardstock just to stand over the top of that one there. We've got another one here. This one's great. This one's utilising everything again and using these frames and borders you get in a totally different way.
Definitely. Who made that one?
Jane.
Jane, it's lovely.
Very good, that one,
it's
isn't
very
it?
different.
This one again, using that parchment and the frames differently, adding the parchment behind it,
Yeah. Nice.
Creates a totally different shape to your card. This one's very cute.
Oh, wow.
I love this one.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a really tiny card.
Look how nice it
Using
is.
the extra frames that you might not use in the kit to make a card out of. We have this beautiful one that Sheila made with our, you used parchment for this, didn't you, Shields?
Yes,
and
on the
cardstock.
background, and then I actually stamped onto the cardstock and
Cut
then
it
die
out.
cut from, I cut it out by hand. Again, it's really simple. They're all so very different, and it just goes to show how many different things you can do with everything that's in that kit.
Definitely.
Everything is happy.
And then our last one
Oh, look at that
is
one.
this lovely one that Jane made.
That's so
which is
cute.
going to look absolutely beautiful on someone's mantelpiece with those 3 images, and then utilising just little scraps of your borders that you might have.
So lovely.
Very, very, very beautiful. There's some fantastic things made with this.
Yeah,
I don't
everybody's
think
done
you can make a wrong card
I don't
with this
think
collection.
I don't think so at all. It doesn't matter whether you put a little bit on or you put a lot on. I think that all we gave it out to 3 or 4 of our team, and everybody comes back with something totally different. We've all got the same kit, and it's amazing how many different ideas float around and then get put together. And the projects are just stunning. They look really, really beautiful. Thank you for showing those, Natalie.
You're
and we
welcome.
hope that gave you lots of inspiration for when you get your kit. You will get obviously everything that we've shown you today if you go for the big bundle, or you will get the smaller bundle, which includes a topper collection, the inserts and the tag pad for £29.97. You're going to save £8 if you buy it in that configuration. Now we're going to repeat now. For you that have joined us later or didn't see the Win It Weekly competition, we're going to put our question back on the screen and show you again. Obviously, it goes with sunflowers, and it is, what is the tallest sunflower on record? Is it A, 15 feet, B, 25 feet, or C, 30 feet? If you enter the competition, we just need your answer. You need to like, share, and comment on our video here today, and you will be in with a chance of winning our fabulous glue gun and glue sticks. You're going to get the glue gun, which obviously plugs in, so it's a nice strong and hot glue gun. You get 2 glue sticks with it, and then we are also adding the 12 pack of glue sticks as well, so you're going to get 14 in total. The winner will be announced on our show on Friday, and we have 5 winners this week, so 5 of you are going to be lucky winners. So why not enter? You've got nothing to lose, you know. You don't even need to get out of bed. You can just press the button and type whatever your answer is. Like, share, and comment, and then obviously you're going to be in with a chance of winning that fabulous prize. So we have our TV schedule. As you know, Natalie just announced the schedule for this week so far. The channel numbers are at the bottom of your screen there, so if you've not seen it before, you can tune in. We've got a show tomorrow with myself at 1:30, and then again at 6:45 in the evening with our new Adorable Scoreable collection. I don't know how much information we can give you on that, but we've got a mixture of our regular Adorable Scoreable, and we've also got a mixture of our Matte-tastic as well. All brand new designs, brand new patterns, so it's something different. We've not brought it to you in this configuration before either. So do tune in and watch that. Hopefully you'll get some inspiration, and you will like what we're bringing to you tomorrow. And then also we need to add a product to our rollover box, which has now gone into 2 boxes because it's huge. We are going to add this beautiful die set. So this is a Moonstone die set, a bouquet for you, and this will enable you to cut this design from the inside of your card, and you are going to be able to make this pop-up bouquet. So once you open your card up, you will have a pop-up bouquet that pops out. It's really, really lovely die.
Such a clever
It's very
die set,
clever
isn't it?
concept, isn't it? But it's really, really lovely. You can see there how fabulous that is and what you can create with that. So that's going into our rollover box. And then our next Facebook live show is going to be on Wednesday the 19th at 10 a.m. with myself and Alan for our fabulous trolley dash. So tune in to that for some great bargains and a bit of inspiration with some demonstrations as well, using some of those fabulous products that we're bringing to you. And of course, we've got Natalie's show on Wednesday as well on Create Craft, 7:30 in the morning, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and Pauline at 8. So we'll just give that another little plug. If you like our Moonstone dies, you need to watch that one. For now, though, we've got lots of work to go and get on with. So we will see you either tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever you tune in to us. We're here every day. In fact, we're here all week, aren't we? So,
We are, we're here all week.
Every day, every week. So we're somewhere. So do tune in. Thank you very much for joining us today and for all your lovely comments. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on Create Craft tomorrow or back here on Wednesday. So thank you. Bye-bye.